Have you ever stopped to wonder if everything we believe about the Lakers' future has been secretly sabotaged by the last person we suspect? And what if an icon's smile was actually masking a move that could cost an entire dynasty its edge? What if the missing piece of the championship puzzle is hiding in plain sight, waiting to be plucked from the free agent market like a diamond in the rough? Welcome back to Lakers News Fan Report, where we bring you every whisper and thundercloud from the purple and gold universe. And today, we're diving into a rumor so tantalizing it might rewrite the narrative of LA's front court. Smash that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Imagine a Lakers lineup anchored by the gravitational pull of LeBron James and Luka Doncic, then picture them elevated by a bruising, board-crashing presence patrolling the paint. That vision is driving the latest buzz. The Lakers are reportedly eyeing Clint Capela, the veteran center whose name has resurfaced in Lakers circles like an echo in a tunnel. According to the expose on Jordan Allen Destack, an article ominously titled NBA Trade Rumors, 6FIT10, 61, 7% big man search como a pesquisa intensifica o quadro alvo do Lakers, LA's front office is laser-focused on adding an aggressive rim protector to bolster their roster alongside LeBron and Luka. The sub-headline itself confirms it. The Lakers are pursuing an aggressive center to strengthen their lineup and provide a competitive edge beside Luka Doncic and LeBron James. Could this be the seismic roster shakeup that turns doubt into conviction? The Lakers' frontcourt depth has long been a riddle wrapped in an enigma, with injuries and inconsistency plaguing options beyond Anthony Davis. Now, whispers from insider Anthony Irwin suggest a mounting push to lure Capela away from the Atlanta Hawks with a mid-level exception of $5.7 million contract that could be the steal of the summer. Is it possible that Rob Pelinka, known for his calculated gambles, sees Capela's career 61.7% field goal percentage as the hall pass to interior dominance? Could a reliable lob threat who has averaged 8.9 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 1 block per game while shooting 55.9% for the Hawks in 2024-25 be the missing link to unleash Luka's gravity and LeBron's playmaking virtuosity? Fans are wondering if this could be the beginning of a new era in which the Lakers' paint becomes an impenetrable fortress. Imagine Capela's elite screening ability setting pick-and-roll after pick-and-roll for Doncic's lightning-quick reads, or sealing off lanes on the glass as LeBron drives downhill with that trademark blend of power and finesse. Some insiders believe that pairing Capela's well-established role game honed during his tenure with the Houston Rockets with the Lakers' high-octane transition offense could ignite a synergy never before seen in Los Angeles. Could this mean more second-chance points, more fast-break dunks, and fewer breakdowns in clutch moments? Reactions have already ignited social media threads. One Lakers fan scoffed, "Clint Capela, are we in 2015 or 2025? That move feels ancient." Another lamented, "At 31 years old, that's too much mileage on a big man. Why not target Miles Turner or Nez Reid for youth and shooting range?" Yet a chorus of voices chimed in with undying optimism. Capela is the type of center this team needs: grim, gritty, and never afraid to mix it up in the paint. One commenter marveled, $5.7 million for that level of rebounding and rim protection. If the Lakers pull that off, it's a heist. The fanbase is split between nostalgia for Capela's peak performances and intrigue over whether he still possesses the athleticism to thrive alongside modern perimeter slashing and spacing. Let's break down the details. Capela, a seasoned pro with 11 NBA seasons under his belt, has carved out a reputation as a reliable defensive anchor and lob magnet. In 55 games for the Hawks' last campaign, he delivered 8.9 points, 8.5 rebounds, and a block per contest while converting 55.9% of his attempts at the rim. His veteran savvy shows in his timing, knowing when to hedge on pick-and-rolls, when to drop into the lane, and how to navigate through screens without losing sight of his assignment. Could these instincts ease LeBron's defensive burden, allowing him to slide to wing coverage or even roam as a help defender without sacrificing paint protection? Is it possible that Capela's presence frees up Anthony Davis to function as a high-post facilitator, turning Davis into a point-of-attack maestro? Historical context only deepens the allure. Recall the 2024 playoffs when the Lakers faltered under the weight of interior mismatches, conceding far too many second-chance buckets to teams like Denver and Phoenix. Imagine if Capela had been there to alter a Nikola Jokic floater, or to contest Devin Booker's baseline drive. Fans are wondering if signing Capela could finally address that glaring weakness, transforming LA into a team capable of grinding out every possession in the paint. Some believe that a defensive triad of Capela, Davis, and LeBron, each capable of staggering rotations and shot deterrence, could become the league's most fearsome barrier. Yet, every speculative leap must account for potential pitfalls. Could Capela, with a career defined by athleticism and rim crashing, struggle to adapt to the Lakers system when surrounded by heavy ball handlers like LeBron and Luka? Might his mobility limitations on the perimeter be exposed when called upon to switch on pick-and-pops against modern stretch fours? Is it possible that, at this stage in his career, his motor might wane under the bright lights of championship expectation? Some analysts caution that a fully committed defensive anchor requires not only physical tools, but also the mental fire to endure the grind of an 80-game marathon. But then again, when has the Lakers front office shied away from a proven commodity who simply needs the right stage to shine? Fans and journalists alike are dissecting every rumor thread. One veteran NBA reporter speculated on local radio that the Lakers could even flip a second-round pick and a future first-rounder to Atlanta, sweetening the pot for Capela's bird rights and creating cap flexibility for future moves. Others point out that the mid-level exception itself could be redirected if cap space is needed for a bigger splash, meaning LA might hedge its bets and pursue Miles Turner, or even a trade for a younger, more versatile big. Could this strategy backfire, leaving the Lakers with neither the veteran presence they crave nor the draft assets to pursue other upgrades? But make no mistake, the Lakers are orchestrating a strategy that blends star power with complementary role players, and Clint Capela fits the mold of a no-nonsense, high-effort contributor who may not dazzle with flash, but who delivers the kind of consistent production coaches love. His career rebound rate hovers around 13.8%, and his pick-and-roll defense has earned plaudits in some of the league's toughest arena environments. Could his veteran leadership be the secret seasoning that revitalizes a locker room eager for gritty devotion? Is it possible that he steps into LA with something to prove, to show that a player once regarded as a throw-in piece can still anchor a championship contender? Now, the only question that remains is what you think about all of this. Personally, as a Lakers supporter, I believe that bringing in Clint Capela even at age 31 could be the masterstroke that elevates this roster from contender to champion. I can't wait to read your thoughts in the comments below. If you're as hyped as I am for Lakers News Fan Report, smash that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of the drama in purple and gold. Following the seismic whispers of a potential Clint Capela signing, the Lakers universe has ignited with visions of a revamped rotation, where every possession takes on the weight of a possible championship moment. Could Capela's arrival transform Los Angeles from a team that relied on Anthony Davis's mammoth talent to one that boasts a true Twin Tower threat? Picture LeBron James, still dazzling with his 25.3 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 7.9 assists per game last season, orchestrating the offense at the elbow while Capela crashes the boards and devours every missed shot. Is it possible that James suddenly finds more open driving lanes, knowing that Capela is lurking behind every rim attack, ready to snatch away shots and ignite breakaway outlets? And one of the budding storylines in the Lakers supporting cast, Austin Reaves exploded onto the scene with his 13.4 points and 4.5 assists per contest, thrilling crowds with fearless drives and clutch shooting. Could Reaves find even more freedom if Capela anchors the interior, freeing him to roam the wings and pull up from deep without fearing a quick rotation off the bench? Some insiders believe that Reaves and Capela could form an unlikely but potent pick-and-pop partnership where Reaves sets screens and Capela slips behind defenses, then dishes back to Reaves for open look after open look. Fans are wondering if this dynamic duo could be the dark horse storyline that turns summer league chatter into regular season reality. Meanwhile, Bronny James, signed to a two-way contract, stands on the precipice of his pro debut. With Capela occupying the 5th spot, might Bronny carve out mentorship minutes under the big man's wing, learning how to box out on defense and crash the glass at the NBA level? Could the elder James guide his son through drills alongside Capela, forging a trio that spans generations? It's an intoxicating thought. Father, son, and veteran big man all working in unison, bridging the gap between legacy and potential. Some Lakers beat writers speculate that Bronny might see more developmental assignments with the South Bay Lakers, only to return when Capela needs rest each back-and-forth outing, sharpening the young guard's edge in a way few rookie experiences can match. Beyond the Lakers' locker room, the Western Conference corridors are alive with counter strategies. Could the Phoenix Suns, notorious for their half-court sets, counter by flooding Capela's side with stretch bigs like Bojan Bogdanovic, daring him to guard beyond the arc? Will the Denver Nuggets, fresh off last year's playoff rematch with L.A., lean on Nikola Jokic's high-post passing to bait Capela into rotation and then punish the open gap with Jamal Murray's lethal pull-up? Fans of the Timberwolves are already debating on forums whether Anthony Edwards' blistering drives would test Capela's reaction time, while Whisper Networks in Sacramento wonder if Domantas Sabonis' passing flair could exploit any slow closeouts. The ripple effect is undeniable. Could signing Capela spark an arms race in the West where every team scrambles to bolster their big man depth? Playoff strategies flicker to life when imagining a Capela-infused Lakers squad. In clutch situations, would Coach Darvin Ham deploy a staggered rotation, bringing Capela in for specific defensive stints, say, the final 2 minutes of the first half or the opening minute of the fourth quarter when opponents most often attack the rim? Could this situational deployment allow Anthony Davis to breathe easier, knowing that the paint will be sealed off even if he drifts to the perimeter on switches? Some insiders believe that Capela's veteran savvy could even influence coaching schemes, inspiring wrinkles like ghost screens, where he sets a phantom pick and then sneaks into the lane for weak side blocks that leave opponents second-guessing. Every drive. Social media has become a coliseum of opinions, with fans, analysts, and former Lakers legends all weighing in. One tweet from a prominent Lakers beat reporter lauded the potential move. Capela gives LA gritty toughness in the paint, exactly what they lacked in last year's playoffs. Magic Johnson, chiming in during a guest segment on Spectrum Sportsnet, called Capela a consummate professional who knows his role and does it at a high level. On Instagram, one proud fan posted a side-by-side comparison of Capela's 2024 playoff double-double moments with Davis's best defensive highlights, captioned, "Imagine this duo in purple and gold." Even Javale McGee, known for his candid takes, joked on his podcast that if Capela can still jump over a toaster, we've got ourselves a season. But amidst the praise, skeptics remind us that Capela is 31 and has logged heavy minutes over his 11-year career. Could wear and tear slow him down just as the pressure mounts in February and March? Is it possible that a single tweak in strength, training, or mental focus will determine whether he thrives or merely survives the grueling NBA grind? Contextualizing these reactions, let's recall last year's Thunder matchups, where Shai Gilgeous-Alexander exploited interior gaps for easy mid-range finishers, and Josh Giddey lurked for offensive rebounds. Could Capela's presence have turned the tide in those games, holding the paint to Giddey's tip-ins and altering the trajectory of close series? Lakers historians are already scribbling what-ifs in the margins of season reviews, speculating if just one extra defensive stop from Capela could have shifted the playoffs pendulum. Some fans insist that his arrival is less about adding points and more about preventing the high-octane offenses of the West from licking their chops at every missed Davis jump shot. On the ground, reporters are tracking some subtle but telling metrics. Capela's career rebound percentage sits at 13.8%, but advanced scouts note an uptick to 15% during clutch minutes in the 2024 postseason, a sign that he raises his intensity where the spotlight burns brightest. His pick-and-roll defense, measured by opponents' effective field goal percentage when attacking him, hovers around a stingy 45% in critical situations. Could these clutch metrics translate to more late-game stops against the Suns or Nuggets? Is it conceivable that Capela's veteran poise in pressure-packed scenarios could rub off on the rest of the roster, forging a collective ice-water mindset? Despite the rising tide of excitement, even the most ardent optimists acknowledge potential speed bumps. Could Capela find himself relegated to specialist status if his free throw struggles hovering around 58% for his career resurface under the pressure of late-game fouls? Might opposing teams intentionally hack him in must-win moments, forcing the Lakers to bench their defensive anchor? Some insiders whisper that the Lakers might mitigate this risk by pairing Capela with a backup like Isaiah Hartenstein, creating a two-headed rotation that balances Capela's strengths with Hartenstein's mid-range touch. Could such a tandem unlock the best of both worlds, Or would it muddle roles and erode chemistry? Through every twist and hypothetical turn, one theme remains clear: the Lakers are weaving a bold narrative, blending LeBron's enduring brilliance, Anthony Davis's superstar versatility, and now the looming silhouette of Clint Capela under the rim. Could this strategic tapestry be the missing blueprint that propels them beyond every Western Conference powerhouse? Is it possible that a 31-year-old veteran center becomes the unlikely catalyst who transforms a star-studded roster into a harmonious championship machine? Now, as opening night draws near and the city buzzes with anticipation, what will define LA as destiny-savvy secrecy or transparent teamwork? Personally, as a die-hard Lakers supporter, I believe that bringing in Clint Capela is precisely the audacious move needed to seal the paint, elevate the role players, and give this franchise the tenacity it craves to reclaim basketball's ultimate prize. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts, and subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report so you never miss another explosive update.